Hello everyone, this is the third in a series of the Functional Disfunctional Shul. And I'd like to speak today about a Chazzan who brings little children to Shul. In my humble opinion, he should not be asked to be Chazzan, because he will have to constantly be trying to balance being a successful Chazzan with watching his children. And I don't think that even the biggest multitasker in the world is going to do that successfully. So, therefore, bringing children to shul is important as long as they don't bother people too, I would say, in a destructive way. But he should not be Chazzan. And I'd like to describe one of the many scenes I've seen in this regard that I find very objectionable. A Chazzan came to shul, they asked him to be Chazzan. Before he went up there, he took a chair, put his child on the chair, started to daven, and the entire time that he's a Chazzan, he puts his arm around his child. And I find this to be very objectionable in three different ways. Number one, the Ramah paskins in Shulchan Aruch that you're not allowed to kiss your children in shul. The reason, because in shul, you have to show love just to God, not to other people. Obviously, we need to show a lot of love to children, especially in this generation. And hugging children and kissing children is germane today, and I would say obligatory, but not in shul. In shul, you show love to God. It's not the appropriate place. And therefore, to do it front and center as you're davening is just not right. Number two, one of the reasons that you're not allowed to walk in front of someone that's davening the Amidah is because, says the Mishnah Berurah, you're going to take away his kavanah. Namely, you're going to walk in front of him, and he's no longer going to be focusing on the siddur. He's going to be focusing on you. All the more so if you're going to do something strange in shul, like put your arm around your child. People are not going to be focusing on the siddur. They're going to say, hey, look at that spectator over there. He's putting his arm around this child on a chair, as opposed to just davening like everyone else. Doing things that will actively take away people's kavanah is, in my opinion, not a good idea. Doing something strange is not going to induce kavanah, but rather detract from kavanah. And number three, beyond those two objections, there's another objection I have. The Mishnah and the Gemara in Tainis talks about the ultimate ideal Chazzan for the most, I would say, need time when you need a Chazzan, and that is in a drought, when there's a dire need for the Jewish people. So everyone's fasting in an ad hoc fast because there's a terrible drought. People are not eating properly. There's hardly any food. Who should be the ultimate Chazzan to lead the people? And the Gemara says you need to find someone that has children, ubeito rekam, to sum up, a normal person. A normal person that pays tuition payments, that has mortgage payments, that has children at home, that has a wife. Not someone too extraordinarily righteous, not someone too extraordinarily a sinner, someone what we would call normal. When you get up there and you take a chair, put your child on it, and put your arm around him the entire time, you're saying, I am not a regular father that has to show love to children. I have to do it 24/7. So the entire time that I'm a Chazzan, I have to put my arm around the child. Even for the 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I'm a Chazzan. He can't be in shul without an arm around him. That is not the ideal Chazzan. So to sum up, I believe that the ideal Chazzan should be someone that for the 30 minutes he is Chazzan, he should not be focusing on other things. He should be focusing on being Chazzan. And one of the things that will betray and detract from his successful tenure as Chazzan for those 30 minutes is going to be having a child right next to him that he has to look after. So looking after children in shul is important. Bringing them to shul is vital. But don't be Chazzan while you're doing it.